Well, I've been sitting here on this dock by the bay, watching my blue skies turn to gray. Didn't know if I should run or stay. So I pulled up Mike's weather page, 'cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, I admit that I had one or a few, 'cause I was down and I was feeling blue. But then I clicked on Mike's fan page. I saw all my friends, now I'm okay. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. We all know Mike's a real fun guy. He'll track the storms as they blow by. But when the drunk donkey comes out to play, Miss Julie, take his phone away. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, there's Louie and Hunter too, no telling what they're gonna do. You know he's got more than 1 million fans. Yeah, 'cause now Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Good morning. How's it going? Last Friday of the year. Kind of weird to say that, right? Last Friday of the year. Time has flown by. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. This is our little daily brew. We're kind of slow during December and January, unless there's weather. Not like top priority, but we got the diehards here, so welcome everybody. Cool little tune there that our buddy Andy Simmons wrote. Rodney says he's not going to sing the song all day. Chris Roth's from Claremont, Georgia. We got a Claremont in Florida, home of the Citrus Tower. All right, so we got little storms going on. We got the radar right above my head. We got a lot of folks down in Louisiana, man. It's a pretty hefty little line of storms coming through right now, building. I posted late last night, we were going to start to see these storms early this morning, and by noontime they'd be nearing New Orleans, and it looks like it's going to happen. So there you go. That's live radar above my head. This is little Louie. We'll see if Hunter comes over or not. Hunter, not feeling the best. He's doing pretty good, but I can tell he's not 100%, so I didn't want to bug him today. He's kind of happy right now, hanging out with Sarah. So we'll chit-chat weather. We'll say hi to everybody. What's up, Gail? How you been? What's up, Nancy? Good morning. Northeast Florida, yeah, you're going to get some rain. Could be some storms tomorrow, Bonnie. Yes, on Saturday for North Florida. We could have some storms to watch. We'll talk about that. Weather Pat's giving you crazy hair look. I know. Probably didn't comb my hair today. Oh, well. What do you think, Louie? Morning, Loretta Reed. Good morning. Good morning, David Berryhill. How's North Carolina treating you? The big warm-up has begun. It's 64 degrees here in Oldsmar. How warm is it for you, or how cool is it for you? We're going to be in the 80s today. I can't believe it. It's a little cloudy here, a little overcast. That'll burn off, though. We'll have sunshine here in a little bit. Mike Soul from West Virginia. There's nothing better than a one-man band singing acoustic, Take Me Home, Country Roads. That gets the crowd going. You play that, you play Sweet Caroline, crowd goes crazy. Country roads take me home. What's up, Tony? So we're looking at weather today. We got storms. Katie Haley, what's up? We got storms coming. Next week, we got big storms coming. Sarah brought me over a couple of her toys today. Let's see if... So everybody knows the spider. She also likes to put this little guy around. I told you the joke one time, right? That they said that there was a rat inside of the dog food, and I opened it up, and this was in there. It scared the heck out of me. Right, Louie? What do you think about that? We give a rat a kiss. Mm-hmm. Sarah puts this all around the house and gets us all worked up. She puts it on Julie's pillow at night. It's funny. It's like you never know where it's going to be. All right, so let's get into that weather. Talking about weather. Oh, you got blue skies, Shelly. Yeah, Shelly, we got cloudy skies right now. Let's take a look at current satellites since I got my attention now. Is trying to figure out. We got I don't know if we really have a fog or not, but it's a little bit incoming off of the Gulf of Mexico. There you go. So there we go. So foggy for me, not foggy for Shelly. Look. I won. Yay! I beat Shelly at tic-tac-toe. All right, so our last holiday photo here from ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. We still have Christmas up. I hate taking Christmas down. It's so... It comes and goes so fast, right? So we're gonna, one more weekend, New Year's, and then Monday we'll have to take the dreaded Christmas down. So sad. But anyway, big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Great weekend for celebrating that New Year. Today's Friday, so you know where you're heading, I hope. Make sure you head to your local ABC here. They support us, so it's nice to know that our MWP support them back. And it is going to be a great New Year's for most. We got a little bit of rain in the forecast. We're going to go over that. Sunday is going to be awesome. Very little rain. 2/3 of the country eastward. No rain on Sunday, so New Year's looks great. New Year's Eve could get a little slicey dicey, for sure. All right, let's talk about the weather. Look at the current radar right now, and then we'll kind of pop back and forth, see what everybody's talking about. Sea fog and mist in North Carolina, Karen says. FSU, yeah, it was a good game, right? We had a great time at the Lightning game, by the way. Sarah got to sing Sweet Caroline with Thunderbug. It was fun. Last night was an exciting overtime victory for the Lightning. Bill Barber, good morning. Fireworks down. That's right. I forget about fireworks, Gail. But there you go. There's this current storm. So the yellow boxes are severe thunderstorm warnings currently. We got a marine warning in Lake Pontchartrain, looks like. But, we could have a tornado today. Tornado cannot be ruled out. The Storm Prediction Center says as we get daytime heating and that Gulf moist flow off of the Gulf of Mexico today, we could have some storms. Could have a tornado. So you definitely want to keep an eye on this line. Today, your radar is your friend. It's not really a cold front. It's not a true cold front. So we're not going to see any big dips in the temperatures. This is going to keep things warmed up, and that's why we got a bigger storm threat Monday, Tuesday next week we're going to talk about too. But this is happening now. Going back to things I've posted this morning. Here is the current. Let's open this into a new tab. Here is the current look at today. The dark green area, severe storms possible. Could be an isolated tornado. It does extend through the night, and tomorrow, Saturday, we could have this actually stretch more into the Florida Panhandle tomorrow, upwards into Bama and Georgia. So the storms could continue tomorrow, New Year's Eve. Sorry to say. Rain coverage, however, does not look that bad. Let's open this image up. Here is your expected rains. Now, out west is getting a lot of rains. California getting a lot of rains. But as far as the East Coast goes, this is your rainfall tomorrow. So pretty much, this is from pretty much Saturday morning to Sunday morning. And you can see Carolina's going to get maybe an inch. This is a blend of models. Into Virginia, into South Carolina. But Florida, we're going to have storms. But as far as heavy accumulation goes, looks like about Interstate 4 North. It doesn't look too bad. So it's not going to be a complete washout for everybody tomorrow. So don't get too worried looking at your radar apps and seeing the high chances of rain accumulation, light, anything yellow is an inch. We're not even showing an inch anywhere. So it's not going to be a heavy rain day. So that's good, right? Won't be like an all day thing. Sunday it's going to be beautiful. Almost no rain on Sunday for New Year's Day. We can look at it on the QPF page here. Day 3 right here. This is your rainfall for Sunday. Almost nothing. So Sunday is beautiful. Great day, New Year's Day. We might take the old boat out and go eat a little New Year's dinner. Might do that. Rain in the mountains, Loretta Reed. Yeah, no snow though. Let's look at timing of these rains real quick for tomorrow. Since we're getting into a window of 48 hours, we can take a look at HRRR. Look what my buddy Phil got me. Mike's hot honey. Has anybody had it? Have you ever had hot honey? I know a lot of honeys that were hot. Hot honey, man. Look at this. And they say it's good on pizza, chicken, cheese, tea, salad, ice cream. You can put this on ice cream. What the hell's up with that? Fruit, veggies, seafood, yogurt, ribs, oatmeal, and cocktails. Cocktails! Why don't they just put on there, goes good with everything. You go from yogurt to cocktails. But has anybody tried hot honey? It's pretty good. I put my finger in it. It was thick, man. I haven't had honey forever. Figured I'd share it. Sitting right here on the counter. You have it on chicken and waffles, Karen. How you guys know what I'm talking about? Chicken. 3 chickens. I had to put it on chicken. Sarah loves chicken fingers. I'll throw some on there and let's see what she says. Sarah lives on chicken fingers. Where do they put all the chicken fingernails? Alright, here's the radar. Let's take a look at this. 48-hour radar. Alright, so here's what we got. This is the storms today. Check this out. This is going to continue on throughout the day. It's going to reach New Orleans area around noontime. A little bit before, maybe. 11 a.m. So another hour or so. There's your lineup heading towards the noontime hour. Now this is going to actually reach its way into Mississippi, Alabama, into Florida. Panhandle later tonight. So if you're in Pensacola, Mobile, it's coming your way. And through the night tonight. So we're going to have storms overnight. It's going to be pushing its way through. Now let's go to tomorrow morning. This is midnight. Of course, we're going to get a little winding down a little bit. Secondary line setting up here. So here's morning. All right, so here's tomorrow morning, New Year's Eve morning. See, the coverage isn't really there. Now we're going to have some isolated cells. Oh, we might get some rain down in Florida. Look at this. Or down by me. Early afternoon tomorrow. So here's tomorrow wake up, 7 a.m. Boom, there you go. So it's, not a lot of heavy accumulation, but you are going to get a couple batches, a couple lines. There's going to be another little setup behind. These might be some of these storms that they're expecting could be strong tomorrow coming through the Florida Panhandle up into Georgia and Alabama tomorrow. This is afternoon tomorrow. So it could reach down into, Tampa Bay area. Unfortunately, fireworks time. Here's 6 p.m. Ugh. So even though it's, light accumulation, we can still see some coming in off of the Gulf. This is tomorrow, 6 p.m. Carolina's getting some. South Carolina getting some. So, here's tomorrow afternoon, unfortunately. So then it kind of disappears. Look at that. It's going to be long gone, at least by Sunday. But could definitely mess up some fireworks plans tomorrow. Here's 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So we got some rain. Unfortunately, let's go tomorrow. A little bit more into tomorrow afternoon. Here's tomorrow, 6 p.m. So we got rains, Virginia, Carolina, a little bit in Carolina. Not a lot, but there you go. So Florida, definitely peninsula watching tomorrow. Not a cold front. Temperature's going to stay warm. All right, so let's talk about the big setup for next week now, because we have storms brewing. Anytime the Storm Prediction Center goes out past day 3, things get a little interesting. So this is what they're showing for Monday, Tuesday, next week. Rose, I did best. So there's an isolated chance. Storms today, tomorrow. You know, SPC's got it green. There's going to be a lot of inflow of Gulf moist air. Last time I'll say moist all year, I promise. So Monday next week, we're going to see a big flow of moisture coming up from the Gulf. And the storm chances are looking kind of high. I did see a little tidbit this week that I never really saw before. It was from the National Weather Service office, but these day 4, day 5 outlooks, I always try to figure out a way to understand the colors. You know, when they go out day 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they're different colors than they are for day 1, day 2, day 3. But I found out that the yellow 15 is equivalent to number 2 slight. Didn't know that. Orange is equivalent to number 3 enhanced. Little tidbit. So, usually 15%, wakes the weather world up when it's day 4, day 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it's yellow, slight. And usually when we got yellow, there's a higher risk for stronger tornadoes possibly. So that's what they're watching. So this is Monday into Tuesday. Could extend a little bit more Wednesday maybe as we get on through the week. But definitely something to watch next week. So this is the big story coming up Monday, Tuesday next week. And that will be definitely the talk of the town. We'll see if we get any tornadoes. Let's take a look at the big dip in the jet. It's coming. And anytime you get a big dip in the jet stream, you get a chance. So this thing's going to stem over here in the Pacific. And you'll see it coming across. This is the upper level wind instability basically. But here we are already into Monday, into Tuesday. And you can just see that barrel bowling ball dip here down in Texas on early in the Monday. With this flow coming up from the Gulf, that's going to help aid any potential storms potential with that jet stream. So anytime we get that dip, instability, 700 millibar instability here Monday into Tuesday, you can just see all the brighter colors means instability. And that actually extends over into Florida. A little more on Tuesday in lower Alabama. So definitely seeing signs that we could see some pretty strong storms Monday and Tuesday. Wind shear kind of shows it a little bit better here. You can kind of see it. Big old low right here. This is your... Whoops, let me get back here. Right here. This is kind of a good one right here. This is Monday night, but you can see the big push down. This is your jet stream down there. And so you'll get that flow. Let's take a look at the windy map here. The windy map really shows it good with the wind barbs. And you can see this next Monday. Let's pull it up here, about right here, and go to storms. And things start out Monday morning here. You can see that flow coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. So that's going to be the warm fuel. We go to dew points and basically just temperatures. Right here. Here's Monday. You can see these warm dew points out ahead of this dip in the jet stream. So anytime you get these warm dew points out ahead of a dip in the Gulf or a dip in the jet stream, this is the area that you'll start to see the ability for storms to pop. And back to this. We'll go into Tuesday. There's your storm setting up. This is Monday night. This is the Euro, but it just kind of shows you basically what we're looking at. Just a big old sloppy mess here on Monday night. But the arrows really show you that inflow off of the Gulf of Mexico aiding this thing. And then as we get into Tuesday morning, you can see the line of storms next week. And it's going to actually extend itself, Tuesday afternoon next week, we can see these storms a little bit farther east than we're used to seeing. So we're seeing a lot of this. La Niña winters typically do this. I haven't posted this in a long time. Let me pull it up. La Niña winter. This kind of shows you. We sometimes get this subtropical jet stream, and you get a little more lift in the storm chances. Let's see if this is good. I really can't find a good one. There was one time that made it really clear, but you get these dips and pulls northward, and it definitely limits snow chances in the south, but it also pulls up more Gulf moisture with these upper level wind patterns that are shifted a little bit. So we're seeing a little more storm, this season so far. It seems like seeing a little bit more. This is Tuesday afternoon, so it'll be interesting to watch how far it makes it into Florida and lower Georgia, Bama. This is next Tuesday night. Could be a line make it way through Florida Wednesday, Thursday next week. This is next Wednesday night. This is next Thursday morning, early. There's your line on the GFS. There's your line on the Euro. So you could tell there's really good consistency on timing. There's so there you go. Top of the morning, we'll have a mill. You need rain in coastal North Carolina. You're gonna get a little bit of rain tomorrow. Nothing on Sunday. Happy New Year, Miss Rose. Every time I hear it, of course, having a name like Rose, you think of Titanic, right? Hey, Telford. Yeah, buddy. You got some storms. Very interesting storm pattern for next week, man. This is overnight. Not overnight. This is afternoon Tuesday. Overnight. Sorry. I was wrong. I saw 2 a.m. This is Tuesday afternoon. So the Euro's showing, good storm potential. All the pieces are in place. We got other tools. We look at this SIMS. I think it's CIMS. I don't even know what the heck it's. SIPS. Experimental storm maps here, but here's day 5, January 4th, which is actually Tuesday night, which I assume would be the 3rd. Yes. So here you go. This is Tuesday. You're right, Telford. Look at that. This is experimental. But Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, next week. Now, the SPC is not even showing anything more than just 15% right now. They usually don't. So by tomorrow morning when you wake up, unless you have another schedule, not everybody wakes up at the same time. It's like I had a guy one time. I can tell you. Sorry. We had a neighbor one time get mad at me for playing the music a little too loud, right? At midnight. That's my time. And they mowed the yard at 2 in the afternoon. I felt like going there and say, listen, that's my nap time. Can you not mow the yard at 2 o'clock? So just because it's your wake-up time doesn't mean it's my wake-up time. Anyway, Kathy across the street. I love her to death. I had the radio on a little. We went to the Lightning game. We hung out a little bit too late two nights ago. It was fun. We had a good time. But for tomorrow, at least, we're going to see. So this day 3 storm thing will be adjusted tomorrow, and we'll see regular green, yellow, and we'll see how bad they expect it. And then day 4 for tomorrow, this will be Tuesday. They'll probably put an enhanced orange on day 4 tomorrow for this general area right here. We'll see. So it could be a pretty stormy day Tuesday. We'll see. So far some of the modeling isn't showing too bad yet. on some of the modeling at least. But nonetheless, it'll be watched. You know, we're seeing more of a horizontal. We had that a couple weeks ago, and there was less tornado outbreaks than they expected. The wind, it didn't dip quite as much as they anticipated, and we really didn't have that cross shear coming up from the Gulf. So we'll see how bad it really is. Temperature-wise, I don't see any cool weather. Let's go to tropical tidbits. I don't think we got any big cool down coming anytime soon. No snow. Here's, you're looking for blue. Blue line is a 32-degree line. This is through Tuesday of next week. Maybe next weekend, the 7th, but that's a long way away. There was some snow showing up, but nothing really. I mean, here's Tuesday, 82, 83, 83, 83, 80s down in Georgia. This is next Tuesday. So, yeah, I mean, there's just really nothing. Maybe the following weekend we get a cold front come through. Oh, shoot. Look at that. Man, that CMC is terrible. Terrible winter model. But you can dream. This is a week from Saturday. It did look like we were going to get a cold front a week from Saturday. Here's next Friday. Cold front pushing through. So, yeah, I mean, we could have a cold front. This is Thursday. Here's Wednesday. So, basically, that midweek storm thing is going to try to push its way through and get some cold some cold attic air. Yeah, how many people emailed, I guess Phil told me, felt bad that they thought I misspelled it. It was on purpose. Attic air is on purpose. Get it? Attic air up north. Cold attic air up top coming down. It was a joke. So anyway, so we do have a chance for some cool weather the following weekend. I mean, look at the Canadian model. We got 30s all the way down in the tip of southeast here. This is next Saturday. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's see if there's any cold precip showing up. Let's see if there's any snow coming the following weekend. Really hasn't been anything showing up on models yet, but we'll see. We will see. All right. So let's go into next weekend. Here's nothing. Not a lot of precip. So we got that initial front comes down, and then there's things dry up. There's no moisture. You got to have moisture in order to have snow. So it looks like next week's cold front that comes through. Here's next Friday. There's our cold front next week, Friday. This is your precipitable water. Basically brown. Gray is dry as bone. So there's just no moisture. There's a little bit of moisture here on the backside next Sunday, but cold front next week. Look at that. Showing up. You gotta love it. Here it is. This is next Friday. Clear as day. So it does look like we got a cold front next week. A real one. That's a cool looking line right there. That's your dry line. That's your precipitation line. I love it. Humidity line might show it too a little bit. There it is right there. Boom. There's your frontal line next Friday. So we do have cool weather coming down. Let's see what the Euro says for temps. Let's take a looky at the southeast and see what the Euro's cooking for next weekend. Oh, there you go. Cold front. There it is. Next weekend, get wood. Not crazy cold, but still, here's Saturday morning in the 40s across middle state, 30s down in the Panhandle, 30s for upper Gulf, 30s. Yeah, so there you go. It's showing up in a lot of models. So we definitely have good sign of our next cold front next weekend. So that is definitely on tap for next weekend. How about that? I don't think we got a lot of rain with it, though. But still, if we did look rain, it looks like it'd be toward the end of the week. Yeah, here's next Thursday. A little bit of snow in the mountains next Friday. A little bit. But, Euro's a little aggressive on snowfall. But there you go. Look at that. Cold front makes its way to Friday next week. Look at that. Saturday. So, following weekend, looking pretty cool. Liking that, right? High temps next weekend. Max temps. High of 60s. This is next Saturday. 66, 67. Miami, 75 for a high. That's not too bad. Highs of 50s up in the Panhandle next. This is a week from Saturday. Highs in the 40s in South Carolina, North Carolina. So yeah, we got a lot of things we know are coming. Going to bed, Mary Chapel. See, or Mary Carroll. You're going to bed. I'm waking up. Who's eating moon pie? What kind of traditions we got? So I think Julie brings home shrimp for some reason, right? And then black beans or something. There's some other tradition people do. There's been years we haven't even made it. That's how old we're getting. We're like, it's just another day. Or it's really bad when you set the alarm. Or just take a picture wearing your stuff, and heck, next year you won't even remember. You'll just see yourselves wearing Happy New Year, and you'll be like, look, we made it. Hey, Mike, wind chill? I don't know if we're going to be having any wind chills with this. We'll take a look. It's kind of hard to go out a week like this, but hit the wrong button. Hang on. All right. And nothing too crazy. Nothing. There won't be a lot of wind with this one. So, I mean, not a lot. Not a lot of wind chill. 30s, dipping a little bit more, but nothing like we just saw. So it's cool front. And 40s, Nothing wild or nothing, but, it'll be, of course, we have 15 wind chill in the mountains on Friday. That's because that's the big winds rolling in from the Arctic. The Attic air. Pork chops, turnip greens, black-eyed peas, and cornbread. Opens the door at midnight to let the old air out and New Year in. Is that true? Kind of different. All right, well, there you go. Let's see what else we got. Let's check out this line of storms. It's looking pretty potent. A lot of storms down there in Louisiana, near New Orleans. So they'll be watched today. Georgia, what kind of prediction we got for Georgia? Well, what kind of part of Georgia? Wind. We got storms tomorrow. Sunday's beautiful. Could be some big storms next Tuesday for Georgia, lower Georgia. Next big cold front coming down next Thursday, Friday. Look pretty confident about that. Stephanie's in Blue Ridge Mountains. I love Blue Ridge Mountains. I love driving on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Something about it, man. It's just all those fences are the best. I don't know what it is about those wooden fences, but seeing those triple-decker wooden fences are so nice. Rat. I smell a rat. But yeah, I love Blue Ridge Parkway. Thank you, Vicky Hill. You're welcome. What's up, Mountain to Sea Ministries? 70 had some snow to 26. Yeah, I did see some people posted some flurries. That's great. There was, maybe next Friday there's some chances. Maybe. Again. Think about it. We got a big bad cold front coming through. Let's take a look at Friday. Guess we'll pull up North Carolina here. We'll see. Kentucky, North Carolina. We'll just go here. Oh, actually, we can zoom in a little closer. We can. Oh, goodness. Where did I go? All right, so let's go to Kentucky, and then we click on Knoxville. And then let's look at precipitation type. All right, here we go. Here we go. Drum roll. Here's the big front coming down next week. There it is. Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday morning. All right, anything on the backside on the GFS? Here we go. It'll be right now. Very little. Very little in the mountains. This is next Friday. Euro. It showed some. This is next Thursday. A little bit on Friday. That makes sense, right? We could have some backdoor snow, maybe, if there's any. But there's just not going to be much moisture in the air, so it's hard to really. I mean, it'd be very light next Friday morning. But nonetheless, I mean, you got moisture on. You got some on the GFS showing up for Friday morning. So it's been consistent. This is Friday morning. I mean, it's not a lot, but heck, you never know. I mean, it's pretty cold. It's a good cold front. This is next Friday, and then yesterday's 12Z. Had some too. So I mean, if you were a gambling person and you wanted to go see snow Thursday, Friday, in the Smokies, I still want to take Emily up somewhere. Friday. No, I got my big ABC. I got it. Let's look at snowfall totals. Be nothing. A dusting. See? It's just showing an inch. So, inch. Not bad. As long as the higher elevations, obviously. We'll keep an eye on it. You never know. This is next Thursday into Friday. If you're up there in the Smokies celebrating the New Year, there's a little bit of signs. We can see some. Well, the GFS is really aggressive. Oh, that's the 13th. That's too far out. We don't go that far out. 10-day model maps are terrible in the winter, let alone longer than that. So, I don't know. Mineral Bluff, huh? Never heard of that. Cold fronts, John. Well, we got a cold front later in the week. What's up, Mike Soul? What's up, Scott? Met a lot of great fans of the Lightning game. Figured out our crowd is the NASCAR, cruising, Tampa Bay Rays, Bucks, and now Lightning. I think I met more people at the Lightning game than I did at a Rays game. So, man, maybe we have more Lightning fans on MWP than we do Rays fans. But that was definitely electric. It's a good time. And they won. It's always fun when they win. All right, well, we're going to hit the bay later, I think. I took the boat out last night. First time since before Ian. Haven't used it. Ian on pretty much changed everything in our little world. My truck got blown up. And vehicle-less. And then we had Nicole. And it was just a busy couple months there. The boat, I had to park it outside for about a month, and it needed some TLC, and it came up looking pretty good. So we went to Tarpon Turtle last night. It was real pretty. If you live in our area, Tarpon Springs got a place called Tarpon Turtle, and they have it completely decorated up for Christmas. It's beautiful. If you need a place to get that last little holiday cheer, like a nice spot that's really decorated, wonderful for the holidays, definitely check it out. It's beautiful. It's on the water, Lake Tarpon. Little secret between us. All right, anything else? We got our Daytona. We're working on Daytona for NASCAR. My buddy Greg Vincent. Of course, great folks at Furman, and Jason and Greg and Tammy Kent with OSR and Frank and Jason over at Coast Claims. They're our big three sponsors. Furman primary sponsor. So hopefully it's all getting done. We're going to have a hurricane wrap car at Daytona for the Xfinity race. Hopefully it's, that's the plan. It's kind of coming together. It's going to be JD Motorsports, Bailey Curry. We met him before at Atlanta, great guy, and driver suits, the wrap, the whole shebang. And state of Florida, Volusia County knows what's going on. They're going to be a part of it, hopefully, and showing up and give away some weather goodies, weather radios, and kind of do a storm preparedness type of a educational thing too. So that'll be good. So if you're at Daytona coming down for Speed Weeks, make sure you keep a tune of what we're doing. We'll have a car with a hurricane on it. Pretty cool, huh? Have our logo on it. It's gonna be fun. Bring a little awareness to the state, especially now that we just had 2 storms. So that's kind of big for me. We'll be doing that through the month of January, getting ready for the Daytona. And then we got our big cruise coming up. You're going to miss out if you're not on the cruise. We'll be posting pictures, hopefully getting the things together for 2024. It's hard to believe. I still write checks. So it'll be weird writing 23. That's only a couple days away. Chris Roth, have a great New Year, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cliff Harvell. Appreciate that. Happy New Year's. Katie, yep, we're excited about it. Definitely excited about it. Got a lot of fine folks in NASCAR that follow us. And Bristol Casino? Didn't know about that. Cool. All right, well. We're busy here. Updates on our moms are doing pretty good. You know, getting by. We got a lot on our plate this time of year, but appreciate everybody asking about that. So there you go. So I guess that's it for the year, right? Happy 2022, man. It's all over tomorrow. 2023. I know my New Year's resolution already. Y'all know yours? I have a good buddy, Sean. I made a deal with him that my New Year's resolution was I'm not going to feed into one troll next year. As much as I love to get them going and screenshot, and that's my resolution. Kill them with kindness. Not going to reply to any troll for 2023. We got over 2 million followers now amongst all our social media, and we probably had about 10 trolls last year. So the ratio is pretty odd. It's very skewed. Not even worth our time. Yep, Shelly said she'll take them on for me. So we'll see how that works out. I went to my yearly physical, and I think I've picked up 2 pounds from last year, which is nothing. It's probably because we went to the well, where didn't we go? It's the holidays, right? But there's a funny picture online that goes around. It says, "No, you were still fat in July," and I was telling them the excuse. Oh no, we had Thanksgiving and Christmas parties and whatever. But they're probably bots. A couple of them like to push buttons. Lots of weather to talk about though coming up. Let's put everything in perspective here real quick. Let's draw it on a big map. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see if I can do it right here. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna make that big. All right, so we'll do our little John Madden. All right, so we got storms today and tomorrow here. Well, actually, here this way now. So that's the story now. Sunday's clear. New Year's is clear. Monday, Tuesday, though, we got big area storms to watch next week. Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, a little bit more eastward. But big storms Monday, Tuesday next week. Tornadoes, yes, to watch. So there you go. That's next Monday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we got a cold front, the backside of those storms coming through, and it's going to make its way all the way through Florida by Friday of next week. And we got cool air coming back. Cool. Next weekend. Maybe some snow in the Smokies Thursday into Friday. Outside chance. I like to know what's up coming ahead. So there you go. And the sun just came out here. I knew it would. Just give it time. So, all right. Well, guys, listen. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for riding along with us this year. And see you next year. I love saying that. Oh, and say goodbye to Christmas. God, it just comes and goes so fast. I just can't believe it. But we did as much as we could this year, so it was a good year. I'm happy. Just have to take it all down now. All right. So be good, y'all. We'll be live Monday. The first of the year. First live of the year. We'll see. Monday will be great. We'll talk about that severe weather threat that's coming next week. Definitely be a lot to talk about because that might make some big news. And then we'll see the cool weather for the weekend. All right. Have a great day.